The Punch TV.
The Punch TV, so make sure say any day the kind of her channel you are say. Oba subscribe to my like and watch share we so abi jawa drink or comment section ho e de akan ho. Ebusun for some la minimum ka say story be agent and how social media no so. Mama yanko ni yanko hwemra ye ba ye won bia de bebrem.
Bafsin Green Construction and Trading Abama Ghana for. Say Juma Kwedu and Juma Fatas on. And to say your hotel, school.
Over her video way, I'm an SCA. Now watch our comment section. I say, young video.
You know, we have been rated as the first well-governed country in West Africa by the World Economic Survey, and then the fifth in the whole of Africa. Annie? Yes.
A regime that has sent us.
Oh no! Look, Doc.
IMF
you can always talk about the exceptions. You can talk about the hardships. Yes, that occasionally will come up, but it doesn't also take away the shine of good work that we are doing. Look, this is a. Oh, so you are challenging. You are challenging the survey. Oh, probably you can write officially. You can. You can read the survey and come back.
We run the best performing country in the governance
very
in West
credible
Africa,
source.
according to the recent World Economics Governance Index report.
Yeah.
So the report was released by the World Economic.
Yes, very credible. Very.
Oh, you are not the one to tell us whether it's credible or not.
Very credible body. Doing
good governance. Good governance is what we feel in our pockets.
Very credible body telling the world how Ghana is faring. Yes, we agree we have some challenges, but challenges don't crush us.
So
they make us even better country.
The corruption index report.
That is part of the challenges we are facing.
The corruption index report
that
has reported on Ghana being stagnated at 0.43 for 4 years in a row.
The Punch TV.
And still rank us as the best. Then the other countries, they are dead.
Yes, I did admit.
Sometimes it's just so amazing.
I want to reconcile.
Annie, I told you.
Because that's also an international report, no?
Annie, do you want me to say this at all? I told you, yes, you certainly would have your challenges. And if you are talking of corruption, yes, corruption might be our challenge. That is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia stated that, look, in attempt to combat corruption, when he comes, he is going to do what? And this is what, I don't know if you want me to read it.
I want to read this instead.
Of course, I want to
also
read
the governance,
it.
Hold on. No, Rabi.
But I'll just paraphrase. I won't read
no.
Today, he's telling us he's coming to fight corruption to death.
Listen, he's coming to fight. Is he not in office now?
He is doing it. We have started. Look, that is why the digitalization agenda is ongoing.
So that quote that's making rounds that Dr. Bawumia said he's in government, but when he comes, his government will do ABCD. Is that a true quote? Did he say that?
How? Which one?
There's a quote.
We probably will need to validate that. But what we are talking about at this point
there's a quote
is the fact that we are fighting corruption currently. We are going to continue with the fight on corruption.
So
look,
this is what I want to read. Let's situate this in
results
context.
And impact.
Let's situate this in context.
Sure, let's go.
The governance evaluation, which considered factors like political rights, law and order, press freedom, and corruption, placed Ghana at the respectable position of grade B and scored 61.7. The data ranked on a 0 to 100 scale, where 0 stands for bad and 100 stands for good, as it gets. The report said Ghana's dedication to good governance is underscored, by its successful democratic transitions of power, adherence and constitutional principles, and robust institutions that uphold the rule of law. It also mentioned that the peaceful and orderly conduct of elections, coupled with the smooth transfer of power, exemplified Ghana's commitment to democratic governance and political stability. Furthermore, Ghana's proactive approach to combating corruption and promoting transparency has earned commendations within the international community.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
So let's
So
underline.
I
Hold
even
on.
want to-
Let's
so
underline these words, right?
Sure, do underline, and I'll just bring you
Furthermore,
to the
proactive
document.
approach to combating corruption. I've already mentioned how Ghana's corruption record has stagnated for 4 consecutive times.
But something
At
is happening
43,
here.
which was
Yes.
the 43's best of this government was the worst of the previous administration.
So
Take
let's
note
go.
of that.
Let's go.
Now, promoting transparency has earned commendation with the international community. The report also implemented anti-corruption measures and establishment of accountability mechanisms have enhanced the trust in governmental institutions and fostered a conducive environment for sustainable development. Where was this research on that? Wait. I'm still on the line.
Bafsin Green Construction and Trading Abama Ghana for. Say Jumekwe do and Juma Fat House on. And to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and a wesi. Now Pobia Manatu Mutas amount there. And then I make for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. Obuan was in down a won't you. Emane ha crampo. And Posabro train our. No West Sufia Ghana now Pobia Manatu Mutas amount there. And then I make for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. The Yanni so benye mujidie. Your 2 bathroom tiles, compound tiles, swimming pool tiles, kitchen tiles, and in Yakaka. Then it is summer woman said, so pass Seattle. Now do location Maya. The Yan say Ghana. Ye benya be the amount. Na yan juicy candy. Yan dada, said Uncle Phobi the young crofobino. A sunset task would you make any dintino. Yet on cement, natural stones, tile cement, slabs, marble tiles, and nobody lay essence so a supply. Essence ya Juma Hotel, na swear nintino. Ye wa abodin crata a certificate, a treasure ya fat entity. Obetini afre homa true for so 0505 62 68 23 0505 62 68 23. Oba we breaku. Waja edekwa wini ba kwantem na so. Bafsin Green Construction and Trading. We do it just the way you love it.
Let me come back to this sentence. It also mentioned that peaceful, orderly conduct of elections. Is this not the same country that 8 people or 7 people died?
And can I say something?
During the election 2020.
You are squeezing out. Look,
No,
you are
I
squeezing
am
out.
being factual.
You are squeezing
I
out
am being factual.
what can't be squeezed out in that
Coupled
reportage.
with smooth transfer
You
of
are
power,
squeezing out
amplified
what
with
is not
Ghana's
found in the
commitment,
reportage. This whole reportage is
democratic
positive.
governance and political stability. They also mention factors like
Very positive.
law and order, press freedom.
Yes.
Press freedom.
Yes, of course, yes. You see, Annie, you can always have outlier cases.
Oh,
And
I'm just being too critical.
no. You are just squeezing out what is not found in there. You want us to get what your look. You are thinking. Look, so I
The
am.
Punch
You have been
TV.
thinking when you really want to send out something, but what you have is actually conflicting with what you are thinking, and that is fair. You are thinking otherwise, but the report is telling you that we are doing well, and it is a very, very positive report.
So
Now,
that's,
Dr. Manu, you asked me an earlier
let me make
question.
it personal. No,
Don't go
So-
personal
no,
until
no,
I
I'll
answer
take it
you.
personally.
So
So
go personal and I'll answer
so
you.
I,
Yes.
who is a journalist in this country,
Yes.
I am actually less credible than this institution.
How?
Is that what you're saying?
No. Far from that.
If
Far from
so,
that. What I am saying
so
is that.
for that matter, if persons died during elections, or I would say were killed during elections, and we still have a problem with even investigating has not even gotten there yet. The people who are victims who have not received compensation. And as a journalist, I am actually stating these facts. They do not fall under these indexes. Is that what
So
you're
what
saying?
can I answer you?
Do they fall under
Can I
these
talk?
indexes?
So can I answer you?
Yes.
What I am saying is that you are saying something different from what this index is saying. Now, it doesn't make yours or the index's findings wrong. What is in here is speaking very positive. And what you are saying is pointing out some outlier cases that we did witness.
Outliers?
Oh, yes. There is always exception in every rule. Look, you can always have an exception. You can't do away with that. Annie, one person being a bad nut in Metro TV doesn't make Metro TV a bad entity at all.
Okay, so
if the report,
so in this case,
if the report is telling you, our proactive measures
Hold
is
on.
worth commendation.
Take your time.
If the report,
I want us to take it one after the other. So in this
Sure.
case, Ghana ranked best in governance in West Africa. So these West African countries who had elections around the same period, that we did not report persons who died, are you saying that we perform better than them?
Annie, it depends on the lens you want to watch it with.
Okay.
You can finish an election without death, and it will be the most corrupt election. And you can finish election with death, unfortunately, and that will be the most credible election, depending on what happens and what would have triggered the death. And even what investigations would have gone in and the findings that will come. So that I will not take it wholesale. Initially, you asked me a question, and I want to refer to paragraph 153 of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's 70 pillar points that he mentioned to us at UPSA. And I'll go by this, Annie. He said one of the most potent weapons against corruption is transparency.
The
Many
Punch
corrupt
TV.
activities are cash-based. Apart from the obvious economic benefit of moving in direction of cashless society, the literature does indicate that more electronic payments are used in transactions as opposed to cash. The more there is traceability and therefore the less corruption. I would like to bring Ghana close to a cashless economy in the shortest possible time. So far, the Bank of Ghana has made a lot of progress in this direction by putting in place a lot of systems and infrastructure required. This includes mobile money interoperability, merchant interoperability, universal QR code payment system, GH Link, debt cards, eSwitch, and Ghana Pay. We have put in place the necessary infrastructure for Ghana to go cashless. Now the point here is, Annie, what the report is saying, what he sought to do, and what you are saying are not different things. It only has to do with how we look at them and process. Where are we? We are fighting corruption as a country. And back to the question you asked, what has been done? What is government doing? What can be done more is what we have just said. So I am saying, yes, Annie, I totally agree with where you are coming from. But we all should also be patient and go by these findings that are emanating and also have faith in the system. Because if you were working and just getting negative without positive, that's where you should be alarmed. But in this case, yes, there are some few negative reportages coming up, but that doesn't make the entire soup bitter.
The Punch
I think that
TV.
everybody that's watching me appreciates where I am coming from.
Sure, absolutely. Even
Because
I
I'm
do
mentioning the
appreciate.
facts
I
on the
appreciate
ground.
where you are coming
The
from.
facts on the ground also includes an economy that has been rated a junked economy.
Yes.
But it is now the best.
Yes. So it tells you resilience. So they say when the going gets tough, it's the toughest that get going. So your ability to resurface out of a problem defines you as an individual.
Okay.
And if you are going through challenges and you go to sit for the whole challenge to come and consume
I'm saying
you.
that.
So yes,
I'm saying
indeed
that
we were
this
ranked.
government that we're talking
Yes.
about,
So
having been ranked, watch the country drive into a ditch, and then allow the international, the
We
same
only had
international
challenge.
bodies to.
Yama owi akwa baba Mansa Media College. Mansa Media College a school power a TV so any radio so dwumadie. Yasoye e wo Kumase atonsu. Baby a uwo bia opese ba Mansa Media College a. Na be hu dwumadie yedi ni hono a. Yentie dwumadie yedi no Mansa Media College.
Say usua bribi wo media mu. Ana opese ohunu bribi biara efa media ho. Ensu eche kra.
Mansa Media College e wo homa.
Ye wa achechefo a wakwadiri yie wa adetwe mu. Na in studio ni ye newsroom de editwam. Wonsam twemu no ye twe bribi ti se kasebo akenkan ni sinicha. Ni bebura ekeka ho. Wa multimedia mu nso ye twe bribi ti se sini mfoni asiesie mfoni nitwa ni bebura ekeka ho. Ye betumi nso aboa ama wo de na otwepe asunya bribi wo nkitahudie adwuma ahodo nyinaa mu esan se ye wo yankasa foni nti abre biara yɛma yɛn adesuafoɔ kwan ma ɔkɔ yɔ deɛ yɛatwerɛ wɔn adesua dan mu no
ahwefo ehu ekame ese obi biara a wɔle bosomtwe ase enim abakɔsɛm a ɛfa nsuo yi ho menya abɔfra ketewa bi wɔ ha ɔno so sɛ onim abakɔsɛm a ɛfa le bosomtwe ho
abusuafoɔ yɛ mama kwaba eba Ghana Pages TV so emra so se the trending issues near kɔsoɔ ɛwɔ abɛɛfo tentan fidie ne so ɛbɛsomo midin na naeje wa akɔdeɛ
Amansan Media College, a mouth the way here be our in Kutahudium.